What's up, YouTube world? Today I'm going to tell you about living with the 23 Beta 300 RR Race Edition. It's got 90 hours on it now. I am going to let you watch some of my single track riding while I try to get through this as quick as possible and keep this video short and sweet. So I'm going to tell you what I've done to it, the changes, then I'm going to tell you a couple little problems I've had which are super minor, and then the video will be over. To start off with, I'm going to tell you all the little modifications I've done to the bike, and I'm going to put links to everything I've put on the bike in the description, so you don't have to worry about pausing and whatever to see things. In terms of motor mods, I have not done anything. Everything I've done to the bike has just been simple accessory add-ons that make it nice for what I want. So here we go. I'm just going to list them out and show a picture as we go. Here we go. Handguards, rear disc guard, side frame covers, TM Design skid plate, brake snake, P3 pipe guard, I had to custom order that color, Carapax foot pegs, fan kit, seal saver fork seals, a lighting kit, seat concepts comfy seat, USB phone charger, temp gauge, shorter bolts for the steering, and some tie down loops and a phone holder. I have not installed radiator guards, but that's okay, try not to crash. Next, I'm going to mention 7 things that are fairly minor. I'd say minor fixes or preventative things that weren't really problems. We'll talk about the problems in a second. First, I greased all the electrical connectors. Second, the power valve adjusting screw seems to leak all the time, but it's not very much. Third, rattling louvers, I fixed them with zip ties. Fourth, cover that keyhole so water doesn't get down it. Fifth, I siliconed the power valve cover in there that started to leak a little bit. And last, I'm just showing you a picture of my thermostat temperature gauge probe and also that little blue plug you'd have to put on the right radiator to do that job. Alright, I went through those fairly quickly. The next couple things I wanted to go over was literally the only 2 problems I've had with my Beta in 90 hours. That's actually really good. So here we are. First problem. One ride my speedometer quit working, and I discovered that right where the outer protective housing for the speedometer cable, it's a much stiffer housing than the rest of the wire. Right where that stiff housing ends, the wire that is more flexible was bending so much that it actually bent and it broke the wire inside the cable. I peeled the housing back a little bit and just soldered it back together, and voila, my speedometer now works again. And the second problem I had was my exhaust started leaking right where the pipe connects to the motor. This picture doesn't show it, but there was a lot of big black spooge leaking everywhere. This is after I put new seals in it. I believe this one was my fault. I had a little bit of a tip over one time and it bent the pipe. It bent the pipe in such a way that the pipe was crooked in the exhaust flange. And because of that, it started rattling and it blew out those seals. So I ordered some new seals from Beta. Here's a picture of those seals right here. The annoying thing about this is that these seals are $7.50 a piece. I was a little bit perturbed with that price, so I looked on eBay and I found some other ones where you could order 5 of them for literally $5. I got the Beta ones in right now. We will see how long they last. Honestly, if I don't tip over and bend the pipe again, I don't think I will have a problem with that. But if I do, I am curious to see if my cheap eBay China ones work out. All in all, the only other tip I have for your Beta is to follow the jetting advice in the manual. The bike runs awesome, and actually the jetting in the manual is just a little bit conservative, meaning you're just still a tad rich. So I have the above 7,500 jetting settings, including their suggested needle and everything in my bike right now. I've taken that down to 6,000 feet without any problem at all, as no lean issues whatsoever. I also wanted to mention, before this video ends quick, my Suspension settings are at 18 and 12, that is compression and rebound for the front forks, and they're at 15 and 12 for the shock. And this bike is not meant for a motocross track, but it is amazing up in the trails. And just for kicks, here's a video of a motocross track I did today. But thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, there's a bunch of links and a few things in the description. Overall, the beta has been very good to me. I have not touched the motor. I got almost 90 hours on it, and I don't plan on touching the motor until I actually start hearing things rattle around and get loose in there. So there you go. Thanks for watching.